If you had told me in any of those downtimes that Aaron Rodgers at age 37 would be in the role of Favre with somebody else in the role of Aaron Rodgers, I would have said, you are absolutely pooping me. I'm best dad ever.
Bat poop crazy.
But that's what's happening. It is déjà vu all over again, to use the great Yogi phrase. I cannot believe we're sitting here today on May the 4th. Be with you.
Be with you, yeah.
2021. Talking about Aaron Rodgers in the role of 4. And some kid named Jordan-Love in the role of Aaron Rodgers. And he, just like Aaron Rodgers, is sitting in the draft room saying, someone going to take me? Or obviously in a pandemic, not in the draft room. But you know what I'm saying? 26th overall. First round selection. Except nobody watched Jordan-Love play a lot of his football in college the same way that we were watching Aaron Rodgers, shock USC in the Pete Carroll era a couple of times and just do a lot of great things at Cal, watching some Pac-10 football back in the day. I can't believe we're in this situation where Rodgers is forcing the hand of the front office of Green Bay, and the front office of Green Bay, we love you. All those great years, incredible. But, we got this young guy that we drafted. You're going to turn 38 this fall. We know you're the MVP, but I don't know the contract terms that's being discussed with Aaron Rodgers and his representative and the Packers that went kablooey, and having all the reports of their discontent and discord made public on Thursday. I don't know what those contract demands are, but as I said yesterday, I believe the demands that Rodgers and his representative are putting on the table make it difficult for the Packers to put Jordan-Love on the field early enough for them to understand whether a fifth-year option should be picked up. The amount of reps that would take for Jordan-Love to even get ready to get on the field to prove whether his fifth-year option is worthy of being picked up. The contract demands that Rodgers is making has to be a timetable that Green Bay cannot accept if Jordan-Love is their quarterback of the future, and the time is ticking, and Rodgers knows it, and he's forcing the hand of the front office. And then you've got the front office sitting there saying, we're the ones who are the stewards of this franchise long after Aaron Rodgers is gone. We saw this kid. It was an opportunity to have him. He wasn't even ready to be that backup guy if Rodgers got hurt. And you know how many years Rodgers had gotten hurt, and then the Packers season goes to crap.
Yep.
He was the third-string quarterback last year. He wasn't even ready to fill that role last year. And who knows if he's ready to fill that role this year. And now the conversation is maybe he's going to have to fill the role of starter come September. I still, even though I heard driving in today on Dan Patrick's show, coming in to work, and Dan precedes us on NBC Sports on Peacock every day, Rob Domofsky, who covers the Packers for ESPN and has been around forever, put it at a 5% chance that Rodgers is going to be the starting quarterback week 1. Maybe less than, because he sees everybody deeply entrenched. I still can't believe that they will trade him. Maybe I'm wrong. Could be wrong. Tune in after the June 1st salary cap threshold or deadline or whatever. The new league year started, as we know, back in March. But if you trade somebody or cut somebody after June 1, they're not going to cut him. But if you trade somebody after June 1, the salary cap ramifications are easier to accept and absorb. Another reason why there was no trade on draft night. Along with the fact that they're not going to throw something like that together in 2 seconds.
Yeah, right.
And as we learned yesterday on this show, Kyle Shanahan was the one who called Matt LaFleur, his old buddy.
Said, hey, bud.
On Thursday, after all these reports coming out. And he said, I didn't want to wake up Friday morning and seeing Aaron Rodgers on another team that he was potentially on the block. I had to call my friend. So you're not throwing that all together. And plus, it wasn't going to work. But after June, now you can actually make a deal with somebody. And again, I said yesterday, what I'm hearing was my take on Friday that why would Rodgers, if he wants to control the end game of his career, go and accept a trade into the division with the best young, most dynamic player who is compared to his skill set more than anybody in the league in Mahomes, where the Chiefs are building a dynastic run, having gone to the last 2 Super Bowls, which Rodgers could not because the last 2 NFC representatives bounced him in the championship game. Why would he go then to the division where Mahomes lives and resides? And like I said, I was then told in return by a couple of people that, Rodgers is at GOAT level. Like that sort of stuff is not going to stop him.
No.
If he thinks it's a great spot for him where you're ready to win now. You know what's a great spot for him ready to win now?
Green Bay.
Boom. On the nose, sir. That's why I think somebody in that front office will realize as much as you want your young quarterback in Jordan-Love to be your next resort. What if you gave him a couple of years and you're like, okay, we're just going to have to pick up a 5th-year option sight unseen? Sight unseen. And by that point, Jordan-Love will be potentially ready to go. 3 years in this system. Rodgers will be 40 at that point in time. You got the final remaining years. Maybe you get Brady-like success in those years after the Patriots sent Jimmy G away. We all know the Patriots and Brady won 2 more times. And Love could be ready by then after being inactive all 16 games in his first year. I'll tell you this.
Nice higher register.
I don't know. I'm trying to figure this out because Rodgers' best spot is to stay put. That's why he's making all this noise. He wants to stay put.
Yeah, but he wants to be paid like Pat Mahomes.
He also wants to have the security where he's not going somewhere on a timetable that's not his own.
Right.
And the Packers want Jordan-Love to be the next guy. And they don't do deals with guys who are 38, 39, and 40 and paying guaranteed dollars on the come. They don't do that. Maybe they got to figure that out. But I'll tell you this, if I'm in the league right now, and I know this might be a total waste of time, but you want to take your shot, you ask for Rodgers, obviously first. You're told no. You know what you do?
Ask for Jordan-Love.
Yes! Ask for Jordan-Love. Ask for him. And see what happens. What a next several weeks and months there's going to be. Hey, you watched all the way to the end. Thanks for that. Watch more right here.